Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Today we're meeting with Greg Wallman at SpaceCraft RV for a factory tour. SpaceCraft has been in business since 1962 and they introduced their semi-trailer platform in the mid-90s with lengths up to 57 feet. SpaceCraft is currently the only full custom manufacturer of fifth wheels, travel trailers, and semi-trailer RV units. SpaceCraft focuses on full custom residential units whose occupants are mostly full-time RVers. With a focus on high-quality, custom design, and four-season capability, their customers appreciate SpaceCraft's ability to do whatever they want within the parameters of regulations, imagination, budget, and physics. So let's catch up with Greg and learn more about SpaceCraft's amazing product line. Yeah, it's pretty heavy. That's pretty cool.
Wow. So this will be a 53-foot semi.
Okay. 53-foot semi. Yeah, so you guys are using pretty heavy channel and everything. And these are the steps, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, are these electric or hydraulic? Oh, really? You just pull them out? Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, you'll see those down there.
Okay.
It's cool. Semis have one extra step on them because they're typically taller.
Right.
But they're self-leveling, so when you step on them, it levels.
Oh, okay. That's pretty awesome.
And then you have the ability to push them in a little bit too, so they don't have to be fully extended.
Oh, okay. So what's this chassis weight in this state, do you know?
I don't. We're wanting to do that.
It looks pretty heavy, yeah.
Different parts. So this one, semis are typically 650 pounds per foot.
Okay.
So this one will be...
So 650 pounds per foot.
Then that's dry.
Dry,
so
okay.
53 feet, it'll be right at probably 34,000.
Oh, okay.
Dry.
Okay.
And then we'll probably put 45 on it for those.
Right, okay. Cool. And I see you make your frame rails a little narrower so you have space for the cargo, right? Kind of like a Class A. And then it's tandems, right? Tandem, semi, yeah. Brakes and axles and all that, air brakes and, okay.
Air brakes, air ride.
So just like a new semi-trailer.
And typically dualies, but some people are doing the super singles.
Super singles, yeah, okay.
So this is a little bit challenging to maybe see where the final product is going to be. So what we'll do with our 2x4 floor is it will set on here.
Okay.
And then these go into the 2x4 floor. So then this is where the actual interior floor is going to be, but the bottom of it will set here.
So the plywood just comes right over the top of this. Okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
Okay.
But so this is the top of your ceiling.
Yeah.
In your basement.
Oh, okay, up from this way.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So you've got the main rail.
Yeah.
Protrudes a little bit down into the basement.
Right.
But then the actual basement floor will probably be down about right here.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's a lot to think about up.
Have that much stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot to think about up front because you have to make sure you engineer all the stuff.
Yeah.
So when you're done, it fits, right? That's probably the most challenging part.
Here's those room guides.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, you're not gonna bend it. Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Nice.
And typically for the long rooms, you'll have two of these. And the fun things with the screw rods is if there's ever an issue like a pin would break on the screw rod or something like that, you basically can just push the room in or pull it out with your hands.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have to use a drill or sit there and crank for 3 hours. But this is kind of designed to have that be a capability.
Right, right.
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
That's a good idea. I never looked at that.
I would assume in this stage you could put in wheelchair lifts. You could do all kinds of stuff, right?
Yeah, we've done that.
And you've got the structure to carry it. It's not like you're going to bend or tweak something. Yeah.
Is we can design the entire trailer, so we can make the hallway wider.
That's nice.
We can make turnaround in a bathroom, ADA compliant or whatever they need. We can design everything.
And the other guys are really restricted by the chassis they're buying, right? Or things or pre-made stuff they're using. Yeah, I see. Well, that's definitely what sets you guys apart.
And that's part of the custom process, is even on a fifth wheel, we can put air ride on it and tie it into glad hands for HDT, air brakes.
Yeah.
So basically, if there's anything that's available out there, we can do a closed system like Blue Dot.
Yeah.
If you don't have air on the truck. And basically, anything that's out there, we can integrate into the trailers.
What's your average price per foot?
It's been going up with.
Well, of course, everybody's going up 10% a month or something.
So that's not lying. So on our fifth wheels, it's about $6,000 per foot now.
Okay.
And
that's non-semi you're talking about, just normal fifth wheel.
Yep.
Okay.
And then semis are closer to probably $7,500 now.
Okay.
There's more standard equipment on the semi than there is on the fifth wheel. Generator standard.
Oh, okay.
The
I see what you mean.
22.5s, the air ride, air brake. So there's some upgrades. But also people typically do more with a semi.
Right.
Like the heated.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So the numbers that I'm giving you are kind of an average of what customers have been doing. So it's not like this is our starting point is 6,000 per foot. 6,000 per foot is pretty close to what most customers.
Pretty close to a finished coach.
Yes.
Okay.
So that 6,000 is kind of what I would call the typical options and upgrades.
Okay.
But so like a lithium system, solar, all that. That's not quote unquote typical. So
right. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. That's
ultimately depends on your choice.
Well, that's why you just send them to me.
Yep. But then, so you can build that however you want. Some people can even go below that 6,000 per foot.
Okay.
If they're wanting to do like just standard equipment with maybe a few upgrades. And we typically start with like a tow vehicle. So try to set our parameters and our variables. You know, what's the framework that we're trying to work within, whether it's budget, length, weight, specific items. There's going to be one or two things in the trailer that's a have to have. So some people want full-size residential washer and dryer. Well, that's 3 inches we have to find someplace.
Yeah, right.
3 inches can be expensive.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Some people have to have a king. Well, there's a foot that we have to find. It can be challenging.
Of course. Yeah.
You know, this is a 53 foot. We build up to 57. In a 57 foot semi, you're still trying to fight for 2 inches someplace.
Yeah, right.
It's kind of crazy.
I can't imagine living in one that long.
Yeah, I'm blown away by everything you guys can do or are willing to do, because I mean the sky's pretty much the limit within this footprint, right?
We generally tell people we can do anything within the parameters of regulation, imagination, budget, and physics. So one of the things that sets us apart is our floor construction. We have a steel chassis, but then on top of that chassis we put a 2x4 floor. It allows us to do all of the plumbing, all of the electrical within the same context as a residential unit. You can see here the electrical and the plumbing. We try not to have any connections for the main lines in the floor, so there's easy access if you need to do any work in the future. And then we put a 3/4 inch resin-based plywood on top of this, so you don't have to worry about water intrusion in the future.
$53 feet, or 57 feet, I think he said this one was. Wow, that's impressive. Okay.
You'll have some staplers showing. So here's where we kind of create all of the exterior walls. So it's all aluminum construction. You can kind of see here. So aluminum frame, and then you have the polystyrene that gets put in for insulation.
Right.
Exterior is fiberglass. Interior depends.
Okay.
For us, we're the only RV company that does painted walls. This is a birch panel, and this is actually painted.
Okay. Oh, cool.
So that gives you the ability to make it any color you want.
Right.
People ask us, what color? go to any store.
Yeah.
All those colors.
Go
are
get a
there.
paint.
Any of those.
that's
Yeah,
nice.
that's cool.
And then if you want to change, it's just like your house. You can just go in here and paint your walls and change looks.
Yeah.
Part of the design process then is maybe picking a floor that's not as changeable,
Right.
or wood or painted cabinets,
Yeah.
that are going to allow you to have some flexibility down the road.
Right.
Because our customers typically think in terms of 20 or 30 years versus 2 or 3
Right.
years. I talked about jokingly that in some trailers they tell me that I can't step in certain spots.
Right.
We're screwing this up in here. The wall is sitting on the floor, and everything kind of ties together. Everything's kind of helping support itself. On
Okay.
our trailers, we call it the envelope. So
Oh, yeah.
you've got your chassis.
Right.
You put that 2x4 floor on it that we saw.
Yeah.
But then your walls get lagged into that, so it's sitting on wood floor.
Oh, okay.
And it gets lagged from below. So gravity's helping
Wow.
it off there, plus the lag bolts.
Yeah.
Then the ceiling gets screwed down to those walls. So everything is all tied together. It's one
Right.
of the things that makes us so solid. And good insulation as well. One of the things that the mini split systems that we use, it makes them even more efficient. Because
Right.
they don't have to work as hard to keep up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That makes sense.
This is kind of fun. Customer has their
Kinda cool.
kitchen, they designed that, but then they wanted basically a shed. This is going to be an exterior utility closet. You're going to store tools and those
Yeah,
kinds
yeah, yeah.
of things in here. One of the things we love about all of our customers is they bring all of these ideas.
They're
to
all
us
creative. Yeah.
and force us to expand and
Right.
do stuff that either hasn't ever been done before or has never been done in an RV before.
Right. Now this is the L kitchen.
Yep.
Cool.
This slide right here
Yeah.
is going in that hole.
Oh, okay. Wow, the slide looks smaller than the hole. It's just optical illusion, I know, but that's cool.
So there's
Got a little pantry.
dining table, refrigerator will go right there.
Okay.
A little
Yeah. It's all oak. This is all oak, isn't it? Yeah.
This one is all oak.
Yeah. Nice.
See, the lighter colors are coming back.
Yeah.
And then the bed, here's
Oh,
the
yeah.
bed right here.
Oh, okay.
It's one
Oh,
of the
cool.
things that sets us apart. This is actually a slide bed. I'll show you in the show trailer.
Oh, okay.
But instead of a lift up,
Yeah.
you can slide this out, and there's
Oh.
going to be storage in the rear.
Yeah.
But if you've ever had challenges making your bed,
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
you pull the top of your bed out, you can make it, and you push the top of your bed back in. So
There you
That's
go.
nice.
Are you sold?
You don't have to crawl up onto the bed to do that.
Yeah, that's
It's worth it just to be able to make the bed.
right.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So the way that we do the walls, it's one contiguous piece of welded aluminum, the polystyrene insulation in it,
Yeah.
and then we put it through a pinch roller. So
Okay.
we use a composite fiberglass on the outside, so there's no glue on. And then we bring it back through and do different things, like put some galvanization in the wall that effectively becomes a stud.
Right, right.
To support cabinetry and those kinds of things. And then we put the interior stuff on, which is either the birch paneling for painted, or we can do the same vinyl panels that go inside
Oh, okay.
most RVs.
Right, right.
And then it goes through the roller again. It goes through twice
Yeah.
every time we.
Okay, so it's just
put
a
it
big
in.
sandwich.
Yep.
Yeah.
Slide out rooms, everything happens the same way. They just get put through in section. But so like our 57-foot semis
Yeah.
almost touch that wall back there, but the whole wall comes through at one point.
Oh, wow. But it's cool though that it's all one piece, because then you don't have any seams or
So
yeah.
yes and no. The sheets of fiberglass come up to 50 foot. So any of our trailers
Okay.
that are more than 50 feet,
Yeah.
we typically
Let's
have
splice a
a
piece
seam,
in.
and we try to put it on like a slide out room or something where it's
Okay.
a little bit
Oh, I
inconspicuous,
see. Yeah.
And you're only doing two small
Yeah,
seams
right.
instead of one large seam.
Right, that makes sense.
So I'll take you through this one now,
Okay.
so you can kind of see the process as it's taking place.
Right.
You can see the end of the room guide. So
Oh, yeah.
The room will come out, and we'll see it better on the kitchen slide.
Okay.
But the room gets bolted to the top of that. That's what brings it in and out.
Yeah. Okay. Well, looks a little more stable than having two further out on the slide, right? Where
We
you
typically
got to keep them in.
up to 8 or 9 foot, depending on the type of slide.
Okay.
We will have one, and once we go past that, we have two. See one on this one, but then both of the slides in the rear of the trailer will
We'll have two. Okay.
I won't be able to show it because of the scaffolding.
Oh.
It's a 40-gallon diesel tank.
Oh, okay. Okay. So diesel generator.
diesel generator, and then a lot of our customers now are doing aqua hot. So that gives you the tankless hot water,
right?
But then it also gives you some heat exchangers, either for the basement or the living area. Here you've got the ODU for the mini split system,
right? Yeah, I really like that. That's a genius idea. They should be in all of them, or at least available as an upgrade.
You know, one of the things I was telling you, I think our storage is some of the best in the industry. We'll get a better picture when we're on the other side. But the way that they designed this trailer, you would have almost 3 full pass-throughs.
Right.
But like with the mini split system, it takes up a third of one of those bays.
I see that, yeah. Still worth it.
Oh, yeah.
Still worth it.
Suspensions, we mentioned, we can kind of do anything. Our standard is a Dexter torsion axle.
Okay, so the IS.
More ride independent, or, you know, we talked about air ride.
Right.
On the fifth wheel as well.
What size are these tires?
They are 17.5.
Okay, 17.5s. Okay, that's what we have on ours, yeah.
So these customers, this is their entrance. It's going to have a deck that comes down on it, and an outdoor kind of dry bar, if you will. But that will close, so they can keep the deck down all the time.
Oh, okay, and lock that up.
Got a commercial rolling garage door.
Now
and then
that is
another.
That's cool, yeah.
Another entry.
And this is just like a toy hauler ramp, right?
Yep.
That comes down, yeah. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, so a bunch of stuff in here.
So is this the aqua hot heat exchanger for the basement?
Yep.
Okay.
And then
and all the tanks.
Here, you can see the tanks.
Yeah.
There's not very many windows. I'm assuming you can get more windows.
Yep. On the one that we're building up there, we're actually going to do more of a residential window, and it's going to be square.
Oh, okay.
With no radius.
I just like on this side.
Light.
Lots of windows.
Yep. So here you can see they put a generator in here.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We've got the Bigfoot hydraulic jacks. That's standard on our units. Yeah, it's all.
Yeah. See, 32K pin box.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, here you can see that head section.
Okay.
I and H beam.
Yeah. And they actually seam them together correctly.
Yep.
Any specific reason that your nose cap is fairly flat? Is that just a SpaceCraft thing,
well,
or
so
is
we've got the V. We'll look at it over here when we walk by.
Okay.
So it's kind of a V front.
Yeah.
So that one's a little bit more aerodynamic than our semi. You can either do the V or a flat front.
I realized they were so tall.
So for us, regulation is one of our parameters, so we can go up to the 13.6.
Yeah.
And basically, part of our design process is how do you want to use that? First of all, do you want to be 13.6?
Right.
Some customers are like, I'm going to store it in a barn, and my garage door is 12.9.
Right.
So we built it.
Okay.
So that's part of that design process and all the different dimensions that I talked about. But yeah, this is 13.6, and they have the cassette back there, so that's probably going to be one of the tallest things on the roof. I'll hold this for you.
Okay. We'll go up.
Oh, it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, you can come up. You'll be all right.
How y'all doing today?
Good, man. How are you?
Not too bad.
They aren't working too hard, are they? Yeah.
Hardly working.
That's kind of a loaded question with the boss there, right?
That's like that stuff you put in your mom's bag.
Yeah. Quartz. Yeah.
Yeah, and these white quartz, I think you put in there.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, with the farm sink.
Yep.
That is pretty neat.
I like where the kitchen's at. That's
And then the rest of the kitchen is in the slide right there that we saw.
oh, okay.
So that's what makes the L. That's pretty neat. It's pretty neat, huh? Yeah. And that's the back door.
That is, yeah. I like it.
It's pretty cool. It's crazy that the walls are painted.
I know.
Yeah, I've had a number of people say, is that drywall? Because it
looks like
this. It looks just
it's
like
almost
drywall.
got an orange peel to it.
I said, well, we that would crumble going down the road. It's just a birch panel that we're able to prime and paint.
Yeah.
It does very, very well.
This is pretty impressive too.
We do have to watch paint dry.
Of course, yeah, of course.
So yeah, these are our 3000 series Challenger doors, and I call them the vault door. They're super solid.
Solid,
Yeah, they look really solid.
Yeah. They're actually made out of metal.
Yep. And really secure. keyless entry, a lot of great stuff.
Right. Feels nice too. Yeah.
And then there's a seal on the room as well, so we try to have redundant seals everywhere to help with airflow and not having the temperature impact, but then also making sure everything stays dry. You know, I've said a number of times we think in all the dimensions. Well, one of the things you can do is play with where you put steps. So he's a pretty tall guy and wanted to have taller showers. So one way we can accomplish that is by having another step up into the bedroom. Yeah. And then that gets you another 6 to 8 inches.
So it's kind of like a pass-through bath, kind of like a
yeah, it's like a motorhome.
Yeah.
2 toilet rooms.
Oh, okay. So his and hers toilets.
Yep.
Well, that's something you don't see every day.
But so we talked about there's always a few things within a trailer that are very important for them. It was the dual toilets and the rear kitchen with the rolling door, and we were able to make all of that work.
That's cool. So this is the bed's in the slide.
Yep. And then
nice big closet.
So this is the low static mini split. So
okay.
It doesn't go through the roof, but it's wider.
Okay. Yeah.
So it does protrude out of like the closet. Yeah. And it only ties into the ductwork one direction, so it just blows the one direction. Right. But with our fiberglass roof and the ductwork here, it's so efficient at moving air. Yeah, and it's not going to collapse, and it's even aesthetically pleasing. Yep. You know. Some people think it looks like an airplane, but
that's what I was saying.
It's just weird. It's weird to go in a fifth wheel and see a glossy ceiling because you've got the soft touch and the not soft touch. But
we can do different colors. That changes the aesthetics of it. There's a website in our showcase that has an off-white ceiling to it, and it changes everything.
Storage too.
Yeah. And then the cedar closet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
They've even anchored their clothes rod, Aaron.
I know. I was looking at that.
Got a pole on ours.
Yep.
Yeah, that one's not going to fall down.
Part of you were talking about the front boot is it allows you to have full hanging clothes in here. Yeah. That's probably the biggest part of that design is integrating it with the wardrobe.
And then I assume that's the grate for this for the return air. Yep. Okay.
So and then you see this infrastructure here. Yeah. It's basically to allow cold air return. Because that's the cold air return, and it allows it to pull air through the closet. Okay. So there will be something over this, but it allows it to pull it up through the doors.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Get the CFMs that it needs to.
So when you shut the doors, it doesn't suck them shut and restrict it. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
It's interesting. In the show trailer, I went in and stood in there with the door closed, and the air movement is awesome.
So these are the forms. Yep. This is a form for the roof. Yep. And the caps.
Hitch panel.
Oh yeah. Cool. Front boot. That's cool. So they lay all these up by hand? So you guys just make one solid piece and then you just cut out on demand, basically. Yep. Yeah, all the cart, whatever you want to call it. Yep. And you got the fiberglass chipper that shreds the...
Yep, so...
I see it right here.
Here's gel coat. So that sprays the gel coat, and then this is a chopper.
That's cool.
So it cuts all the fiber out.
And I assume because of the space you have here, you don't have these made and stacked somewhere. You kind of make them as you build.
Make them to order.
Okay, make them to order.
Because part of the custom process is
the color and
they tweak just a little bit into the room caps. The radius for a fifth wheel.
Right. For the bottom
wheel.
Yeah. Okay.
Bumper for a fifth wheel.
Nice.
Cabinets.
All hardwood.
Yep.
Nice. I mean, some of the stuff you've showed us, I would never have thought to do in an RV, ever.
This is our 2020 show trailer. So that's the back side of the mini split system over there.
Yeah, mini split behind that wall.
So these steps, basically, come up.
Yeah, they look so big and bulky, I never would have thought you could pick them up.
Set it down, and when you step on it, it levels.
Nice. Okay, let's go check it out. So this is the zebra wood.
Yep.
Isn't that pretty?
This is beautiful.
Wow. Let's get back so I can get the scope of it all.
Amazing.
Look at the red chairs. The eat-at bar / desk.
Oh, nice.
These cabinets are gorgeous. Wow.
Yeah, this is just walnut with a clear on it, so no stain. That was the first time we had tried it, and it was a way to have the beauty of the walnut not be too dark.
Yeah, and walnut's a beautiful wood. I mean, and then you got the zebra wood countertops that blend in really well with the walnut too.
I'll let you shut the door so you can experience that.
Let me try it. Oh yeah, it's solid. I like the chair rail and the two-tone wall.
I did
See
too.
it?
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. That's a custom little touch that
Really
you
makes
don't
it
really
feel
think
like a
about it. Yeah,
It feels
it really
home.
does.
Does not feel like a
home. Here's another fun thing on this one.
no spice. That's not. They
Oh yeah, that's kind of neat.
whole time.
And we talked about crafting space.
Yeah.
We had a little bit of extra storage here, so just made a little access door. If you've got a dog, you can
That's what I
store
said,
your dog
dog
dish,
food.
dog
Yeah.
food, all those different
Oh,
kinds of
yeah.
things. But again, so you can use every
How
cubic inch possible.
fun.
Yeah.
And for pantries, we always make sure we have full access.
Yeah.
Soft close, and then we also do soft close doors.
Wow. Oh yeah.
That's nice.
That's
Lots of
nice.
storage.
Yeah. Okay, we gotta watch.
Oh yeah.
So you slide the bed out. There's your storage,
Yeah, because you can't access that.
but you can get to the corner to pull the sheet.
Yep. Here, they did an amazing
Oh yeah,
job.
and lined all the grain lines up.
Yep.
Beautiful work. Well, thanks for showing us around.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for bringing us into your factory, and it's pretty cool. You've shown us some things today that we just never would have thought of.
And there's
A lot
some
to think
stuff in the
about.
pipeline that is even
Yeah,
more
more exciting.
We have the horse trailer we're going to do where it's a
Yeah.
toy hauler, but can either do 4 horses or a vehicle.
I know I shouldn't say it again, but wow. The sky really is the limit with SpaceCraft. We had such a great time spending the morning with Greg and learning more than we ever thought we would about building custom RVs. If you're in the market for a fully customizable RV, then give Greg a call and let him know we said hi. We hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks again for checking it out. Until next time, safe travels. Bye.